All right, so you have a flip book and you have a permanent marker. It's very simple to use. It's gonna give you frame by frame animation style. So you're gonna open it up and start from the back page as you start to draw your animation. Check it out. Okay, so we're opening it up, starting from the back page. And I am going to start not to the left, because you'll see when we flip this, you'll mostly see what's on the right hand side of the paper. So I'm gonna start a little bit towards the right hand side, and I'm gonna start by drawing. I'm gonna make a ball that's alive, but it's sleeping. All right, so I'm gonna make the first frame of the animation, then I'm gonna put the second page down, and I'll kind of see my ball on there, and I'm gonna trace over the parts that I want to stay the same, and I'm gonna start to make some little Z's come out. So I'm gonna flip the next page again, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna trace that ball, and his face is gonna look just the same, but now there's gonna be one more Z. And I'm gonna keep going like this, trace it again, the part that's gonna stay the same, and keep making little differences bit by bit, okay? Now, when you flip it back down, starting from the back first, you can see a little bit of the movement that's happening in there. I'm gonna make something else happen. I'm gonna try to make somebody kick this ball awake. I'm gonna make this foot start from way off on the side, make a little boot. And then when I flip it, I'm gonna trace it, but I'm gonna move that boot just a little bit forward when I draw it this time. So I'm gonna make the boot a little bit closer with the leg, and now I'm gonna trace it, and that boot is just about to kick this ball. I'm gonna make the ball squeeze a little bit, and then I'm gonna keep going. All right, so many of you are much more skilled, practiced, and talented at drawing simple pictures or even more complicated pictures than I am. But you get the point, is that we're going frame by frame, drawing one little bit of change at a time, so you see the movement through the book. And in my book, I just made a little simple story where there's a ball that got kicked, woke up from sleeping, and then the legs came back, and then he pretended to be asleep and the legs walked off. If you work a little bit harder, you take a little bit more time than I did, or even if you just want to make something really quick and easy just to see how it works, I'm sure you'll come up with something really amazing with the stories that you create. When we come back together, hopefully we'll all be able to share these things. Now, if you want to learn about how to make little stop motion animations with the clay, go ahead and click on this video and I'll give you some instructions on that too. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.